best matchups have been taken out, matchups we often see her into.
Yep.
But she's a flex as well, right? So, and she is just really good with any type of dive setup into any stationary AD carry. So Ori Jarvan could be a setup here. I do think Jarvan into Aurora is not the best, because Aurora obviously doesn't really care about it.
That is the big question. The Crocodile, the standard pickup into the Ambassador that we've seen many, many times, is going to be locked away. It's not necessarily a sure win towards that top side of the map, but it is something that Perfect is pretty comfortable on, which I think is going to make us feel pretty good.
It's till next series.
Yeah, and they're on cooldown until then. Zeka is also going to be on cooldown pretty quickly as well, as he is going to manage to go into stealth. All right, let's see whether Zeka can make it work. Level 3 there's the flash in from Bdd. Zeka is so low. One auto attack would be enough to do it. No flashes left available as the ward does go into the brush. And Kuz will make his way over. Wind becomes lightning, but that's not necessary. Audaciously, he picks up the first blood.
I'm gonna push out this wave, and then I'm gonna look for it again. As taking a look here, as yep, flashes the Q there.
And also make sure that he holds onto the ball the whole time for the extra... You still get armor and magic resist, right? Holding onto the ball. And that may have actually been relevant, as he does finish it with just about 100 health. And...
It's so nice of his mid lane to just serve him up.
I know, it's
a
freebie.
Nice.
Speaking of serving, Delight not quite going to find Pulverize. That is pretty uncharacteristic from this guy on the Alistar.
Okay, you know, for POM.
Yeah,
we're making some cases here. Watch this sidestep.
Oh my god, he plays it right on the edge.
Yeah.
Nothing at all.
I'm not gonna lie, Atlas. I'm not believing. Oh, wait, there we go.
We're flipping. Peanut just gonna come on over and look to see whether he can take this one down. As there's the knock-up, it's gonna be secured by Kuz, and Peanut now needs to get the heck out of here. The flash gets him away.
A lot of people on the Rift here today that were there for that Worlds as well, as we might have a 4v4 on our hands.
Yeah, in goes Delight, but immediately the Crescent Guard is going to get Kuz out of there, and he's like, nope, don't want to deal with this at all. As now Perfect does have his Dominus available, but I feel like Gen G doesn't even have tempo vibes. They just have the tempo of the game at all times. All right, here's a bit of a dive. The flash in from Delight, and pop goes the Sivir. Peter is there with the door, as now Bdd's coming on over, looks for the shockwave, connects it there onto Delight, as he does manage to stop for the auto. So it's a 1-for-1, but with the Sivir going down, that is dangerous. And now Kuz looking to try and answer, but he does have Zeka on the way as well. They have to be very careful. Whoa, okay. The Ambassador's very dead. They'll take a plate as well, as Zeka is going to look to move on over, as Dominus comes on through. Perfect. Going to tank up some turret shots here. Speaking of dead,
he doesn't have Dominus.
He doesn't have Dominus, he doesn't have Flash. And all right, let's see whether he can do his best to survive. The answer is he gets a lot of health back from his Cull the Meek. But KT already got it down to half health, and it's a Mountain Drake. It's a pretty healthy dragon, but Peanut is going to look to move his way in. Zeka over the wall as well, as Dr. finds a Boomerang Blade onto Delight. He is level 6. As let's see whether Dominus will be able to keep him alive. The answer is absolutely not. Still Dr. getting some damage through, but it's a double for the Aurora, as in goes Kuz, and out he goes after that. Extendo Beam not going to find the mark, but thank you.
I really thought you were going to be like perfect.
I did used to be. As now Bdd's going to get engaged on. The exhaust does come on down, but he's in a lot of trouble. Kuz gets over there though, looking to protect his mid laner, but Zeka is going to close in. Still KT have found Delight, and they will be able to get Dr. a kill, and now Bdd is still running his way out. The orb comes over, Zeka misses the button, and there's the clockwork windup. That's the passive value right there. Yep. And now this Rift Herald should be going over to KT.
I don't know about that smite. Was that Peter's smite, I guess?
Well, Dr. is once again going to get off a decent spell shield, but Viper is going aggressive, and Zeus, you could tell he wanted to press that R button. Yeah.
That looks a little bit tilted to me, as he has Dominus in 2 seconds.
Well, can he actually wait long enough? That's the question. He gets it off, and there are no minions left, but still, Delight has an unbreakable will. There is just no way for now. Zeka going to get pulled back, not actually able to utilize that W at all, and now Bdd follows him to the other side of the wall. Zeka, where are we going? What are we going to do? He has no mana, and Bdd I don't think is going to be able to stop the teleport. So out he goes. Is that something you see often in this matchup? As Megacone is going to bring Peanut further away from where he wants to be. That is going to be the ulti connecting onto 2 as Peanut does flash his way out. Bdd is going to find his way over as now Viper's the target, but he heads over the wall as Cuz follows him, but the Mega Cone is going to get Viper out of dodge. Peanut is running for, looking to try and get through the cupboard as Delight gets himself out of there, and the Otacon should be going over. Zeus is in the top lane.
Atlas.
Yes.
That's Otacon.
That is Otacon.
Atlas. It's just Zeus.
I mean, Zeka is there as well, but they do just get on top of him and he's dead. We said single target CC is pretty good for KT, but I think that T1 going to be pretty happy with their life in their own hands.
Oh, look, set up here. Cuz and Peter are set up. They can split up the engage.
Yep, soul point available. Zeka can get over the wall, though. Let's see whether he can make something happen with a big ulti, but it is going to be Cuz locking down the dragon. Now Between Worlds comes on through as Zeus gets himself out. Delight going down so incredibly low, though, as the Crescent Guard is good. There's the public execution into the backline, and Zeus pops off and takes down this Sivir. Still, Cuz is trying to get the work done, and Viper is going to fall. Perfect going to do the same thing, though, and KT mostly lying on the floor.
Well, life are not going to be too sad. They did get a big influx of gold there. As I want you to look at what happens to Dokdom here, because the turn that comes from, I think it's Zeus that hits the ultimate. Look at that. And they
forgot about Zeka as well.
So Zeus hits the ult, Peanut with the immediate follow-up, and then Delight's been tanking. Zeka, as you highlight, was just waiting there. The evil bunny in the pit.
They're just not going to check. So,
okay, so they're just going to let it go?
Well, Cuz is booking it, trying to get on in here, but the Baron down to 5,000 health. There's Between Worlds from Zeka. Peter desperately trying to get towards the pit. They get the ward in, but unfortunately, they don't get anything else. As Cuz goes over, the Unbreakable Will comes down. It is going to be the Alistair falling, and KT looking to try and salvage this. Bdd making his way over. And
if Peanut can get the steal, that would be absolutely huge.
Well, there is a control ward in the back of this pit.
They know he's there.
Yeah. Yeah, and he gets the idea of the number, but unfortunately isn't able to stop this. So Perfect coming on over to defend this inner turret as Zeka going to get stunned up. There's a shockwave from Bdd as well, as Perfect will follow this one up. Down goes Zeka. Bdd locks down the killers. Now Viper trying to use the ultimate to get himself away. Has to flash as Cuz will spot him. Finds some walls as down goes Viper. Another Baron eliminated.
And Zeka struggling on this Aurora as
Zeus will be able to find the backline here as Bdd goes gold, and Dokdom is the one in trouble. Though public execution, and he takes down the Sivir. Bdd is just trying to exit the whole situation, and he may successfully do so. As Delight headbutts him away. He's kind of happy about that one. Shockwave is going to deny anything. As now Cuz just fighting with Peanut. Some Demacian justice being put down here in this mid lane.
Yeah, Cuz wins that in a 1v1.
Yeah, and Zeus also teleports in. Peanut, perfect. Because they've already won a game, and that was more than they've been able to get.
It's always hard
to
read, man. You know, I play a lot of visual novels, finding out the true ending. It's hard. All
right, Peanut is just going to dive in there. He is going to go down to his GA, but Zeus gets into that backline as well, and it is just a ruckus underneath that turret.
And if they get Nash, they get Elder as well. So KT can also do the funny thing and just run towards Elder. I don't think they're going to, though.
Yeah, Zeka looks for a little bit of an angle here as Cuz takes a bit of damage, but not too much. As Perfect walks over, looks for Zeka with that Stride Breaker. As in goes Delight, finds one with the headbutt pulverize, but it's Cuz. He's kind of happy to start this fight. Yeah, wow, the ricochets are really hurting. As the Redemption does get Viper some health back, and he also has those Honey Fruit. He had a control ward down. Now spotting to see whether he was actually seen on his way over as, oh god, Between Worlds as Cuz is in so much trouble. He's got a GA, but he doesn't want to use it here. Audaciously charges towards. All right, well, he's immediately teleporting back, so he's not really answering it. As now Perfect. All right, Cataclysm gets Peanut in there. He's out of there immediately as the public execution just deletes Dokdom. And Bdd doesn't quite find the angle. He does still have his Shockwave available because doesn't have GA. Peter not going to have his life for much longer, but Perfect gets into that backline. Zeka in trouble. Slice, dice, down goes this Aurora. And now down goes Perfect, as I don't really think too much more is going to happen here. The wave will be eradicated apart from one of these siege minions as KT, they do get back to try and save this Nexus turret, and they do so. But Zeus is just going to finish it off.
Where's it 6 things? Like body, head. Oh, you just
and Herald. And first.
Bot lane is back up though. Bot lane inhib. That's actually big. There's only mid inhib that's down.
Well, Viper is looking to make all of them down, and down goes Dr. Arm as just a byproduct of Viper pressing his R button. And the Baron, the tower, not going to be enough to take down Viper here. He will delete that turret. The rest of HLE are looking to try and destroy this Crocodile as Zeus happily dashing his way out. And this game is over. And HLE will bring us to a 3-game series. Exactly what all of us wanted. As Zeus will bring down the Wrath of the Dragon to take out his opposite number.